I just watched Nimona. It was so well done, and especially because Disney just seems to keep churning out mediocre garbage, it seems. Not always, but sometimes, man, it just doesn't feel like they're the leaders when it comes to animated features anymore, of pushing the boundaries and taking risk and doing things to grow. The film was it was such a breath of fresh air, and it made me cry, it made me laugh. I loved the characters, the diversity. It didn't feel like it was forced or shoo-inned to try to be PC. It just felt authentic, like the characters were just so vulnerable and authentic and real. And the comment that it was so reflective of what's currently happening in the world and what's been happening for so long, and how our thinking can be so binary, of making people and villainizing them as monsters. And people, I feel like it was making a comment about cancel culture. It was making a comment about war. It was making a comment about what we're doing to our planet. And it was just such a powerful story. Like, those are the kinds of movies that I want my kids watching, you know? Those are the kinds of stories. And it was so cool to see it was based on a graphic novel. I feel like the style of the animation was very clearly like that. And the music, that she was like punk rock, and then it's like this thing that had her be punk rock. And you know, part of it was tongue in cheek, wanting to like kill and fight, and all of that came from this deeply rooted emotional place of her feeling rejected and her feeling abandoned. And it's like, if you're told you're a monster your whole life, it almost gets to a point where you give up defending and just become that, or become the story of what people are projecting onto you, because it's easier than fighting against it. So I feel like it spoke so often. It's funny. It's an animated family film, but it spoke about like the points it was kind of making, and it hit on all these key issues of like generational trauma, and the stories that we tell ourselves, and the media, and the stories that they shape, of who are the villains, who are not. It made me think about so many things that are happening in America, that are happening in the Middle East, that are happening all around the world, and the way the media spins it, and our institutions, and how there are so many things that are systemic within our institutions, not just within America, but within the entire world. And I did not think I was going to get moved. I did not think I was going to enjoy it that much. And I really, really did. And all of the voice actors' performances, and it was just really, really, really great.